ボクシング界を盛り上げる、さらに発展していくための、大事な試合ではあるし、発展していくボクシングをやっぱりこれ以上人気をって考えたら絶対に負けちゃいけない試合だと思うし。
いや、もうスイッチは入ってますよ。はい、で結構本人の切り替えもうまいんですよ。やっぱりこう抜くとか抜いたりとか、疲れが溜まってるなっていう時はやっぱ自分に言ってきて、今日ちょっと抜いていいとか、やっぱ自分ですごいコントロールしてバランス取ってます。はい、ただ練習モードに入るともうガチッと入るんで、もうそこはもうしっかりもうスイッチは入ってます。もうそうですね。はい、もうこの27、その場その場の瞬間判断がやっぱりいち早くやっぱりできると思うんですよ。やっぱりその気を抜いたりとか一切しないで、その集中できた時、そういうのは、最近昔よりも感じますかね。
もう今年4試合目ではあるので、自分のその軸とするものっていうのはもう常に出来上がってるので。
After securing a huge victory over Junto Nakatani pound-for-pound star Naoya Inoue, has officially started his training camp as he begins preparations for a major elite-level showdown against Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
もうやっぱりそのボクシングっていうものが好きだから、そのボクシングっていう、ステージに行った時はもうそういうモード入っちゃうんじゃないですかね。その時はやっぱり。
This quick return to the gym comes from Inoue's deep passion for boxing, with a champion explaining that nothing brings him more satisfaction than the daily process of improving his skills and working to perfect his craft.
やっぱり、ボクシングが好きだから、もうそれが一番ですね。はい。もう好きでなければ、もう多分とっくにやめてると思うし、それだけ自分がこう納得するような結果っていうものはもう出せてると思うので、あとはもう本当にボクシングが好きっていう、もうそれだけですね。
While completely focused on his current training camp, the 32-year-old champion admitted that he has started thinking about life after boxing, revealing his intention to eventually move into a promotional role as a way to honor and continue the legacy of his mentor.
やっぱり今あるこの立場であったり、もちろん家族であったり、そういった、いろんなものが要因となって僕を今こう支えてると思うんですけど、その中で、今32歳になって、なんかこう見えてくるものっていうのは、やっぱり引退、いつかはやっぱり引退っていうものがもう見えてくる時期にはなってるので、じゃあその先に何をするかって考えた時に、やっぱりこう大橋会長のやっぱ後を継ぎたい。それが一番の恩返しかなって。
Despite thinking about what comes next, Inoue remains fully determined to maintain his position as a dominant force in the gym. He continues to push through intense training sessions with strong pride and a mindset that refuses to show weakness in front of the younger generation.
今はでも自分のことだけです。はい。やっぱりああいう昨日のスパーリングとかにしても、後輩に見せたくないですからね。まだまだ、自分もプレイヤーとしてやってるし、それだけの意地があるし、負けられないっていう気持ちもあるんで、自分がやってるそのパフォーマンスを見て盗めとはならないです。やっぱりまだまだ自分がトップでやってる以上はプライドもあるんで、そういった気持ち、なんかそういう気持ちが多分なくなってきたら、こう格闘家として弱まっていくんだろうなとは思うんですけど。
To deal with Inoue's powerful attacking style, his team is making tactical discipline the main focus of this training camp. Their goal is to manage the distance with accurate hit and move techniques instead of getting involved in a risky exchange of heavy punches.
やっぱりその直哉の距離をしっかりキープして、例えば足を止めてグイグイいくと、やっぱりすごくピカソって好戦的なんで、やっぱりしっかりと打ち返してきてっていう、向こうの土俵には入りたくないんですよ。だからしっかりと直哉の距離をキープしてヒットアンドエイで、自分のパンチは当たるんだけども相手のパンチを外すよっていうのを繰り返しながら、崩してダメージ与えてっていう感じで まあ、自分の今のイメージはそういう感じで組み立てていきたいかなっていう、はい。
Motivated by the goal of improving on their last performance, Inoue and his team are taking this training camp to another level to make sure everything goes perfectly on fight night. The main objective is to raise their performance to the highest level and deliver a powerful statement victory that leaves no questions or doubts behind.
最高の試合を見せてやろうという気持ちではいますか。
まあ、毎回一緒なんですけど、やっぱり前回よりも今回、まあ、やっぱり色濃く。
This massive showdown is far from an ordinary fight because it brings together two of the best and most skilled fighters in the sport. Max Kellerman believes that after Bam's recent outstanding performances, he has earned his place among the elite pound-for-pound greats alongside Usyk and Inoue, creating the perfect setup for a dangerous battle where only one fighter can stand above the rest.
Even normal, excellent fighters, and there are like Superman fighters, right? There is a pound-for-pound elite strata where I've always thought Bud Crawford has been the best pound-for-pound. In retrospect, it looks like the last 12 years.
Absolutely.
But the other guys who people have put there are Usyk and Inoue, right?
Yes.
And that's the first tier, top 3 pound-for-pound. And then there's Beterbiev and Bivol, who are kind of under those 3 guys, but they kind of. I think that after that performance, Bam has joined. Even if he's the 4th guy, he's in that first tier now of Bud, Usyk, Inoue, Bam.
Yeah,
I think that's
the only reason he's under those 3 is because.
While the young rising star does not yet have the same long career history as the established champions Max Kellerman and Doug Fischer, both agree that his incredible rise has made him a serious contender for the top spot. This growing momentum has the boxing world watching closely because experts believe this determined challenger has the skills and ability needed to finally test Inoue's reputation as an unstoppable force.
Still new to this. Yeah, he doesn't quite have the body of
And there
work,
he is,
but
guys.
It's impressive.
That's the Ring Raid. I don't know if you're familiar with the Ring Magazine.
I'm
Ring
familiar
Magazine
with
rating.
it. Yes.
Editor-in-Chief of Ring Magazine, Doug Fischer.
And I think that's the correct ranking, by the way.
I agree. Now, there's one name on this list that I believe will round out.
Even when facing a dangerous opponent, Inoue steps into the ring as the clear betting favorite for a reason. Legendary trainer Teddy Atlas explained that Inoue has the complete combination of speed, defense, and power, along with a rare finishing mindset that allows him to execute his strategy perfectly when the biggest moments arrive.
Said it would, that Nakatani would look to control the outside. He was trying to grab that canvas, and Inoue, responsibly, was working his way inside.
He's solid, he's got good hand speed, he puts punches together, he mixes defense with offense, he's got good footwork, all of that, but he knows how to win. He knows how to behave when the moment.
The biggest question surrounding this incredible matchup is about size and destructive power. As both champions prepare for a possible collision, Gilly de King AK and Barack are debating whether the young challenger can handle the overwhelming power of the undisputed champion in a fight that has fans and experts around the world divided.
He's at 115, Inoue is at 122.
I thought Inoue was at 126.
Nah, not yet.
He talked about moving up, but
he's
still undisputed at 122.
Me, I would love for them to meet at 118.
That'd be a rough one, man. That's a great fight, man.
Yeah.
That's a pick 'em fight.
Yeah.
Because it's really gonna come down to if Bam could take Inoue power.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I think that's.
Every second of this fight will be filled with extreme pressure because one small mistake could completely change everything. The team discusses whether the challenger's sharp skills and smooth movement can overcome the champion, especially because the powerhouse has shown weaknesses and has been knocked down before.
Can connect flush, you know what I'm saying, with Bam's movements, his
but
angles.
Inoue's been dropped, right?
Yeah.
Bam is
Bam
putting
could
people
crack.
down. He can crack.
Yeah.
Now, if
But they
power,
both could crack.
No doubt.
yeah.
If the power carries to 122 or wherever they
Right.
meet, then.
Good question.
But skill for skill, when you watch Bam's angles and how diligent he is in that ring, I think he's a better fighter than Inoue. I think Inoue has a little bounce and he's quick with it, but
And
he
his style
also
is
makes
effective.
mistakes.
Right.
And I think Bam makes less mistakes in the ring. That's my opinion. Either way, it's a phenomenal.
The biggest challenge will be finding out if that famous power can truly damage a smaller fighter moving up through the weight divisions. They remember how the Japanese star destroyed much larger opponents with ease and warn that facing a puncher with that kind of explosive strength could bring an entirely new level of danger.
You know till you get in there and a punch and you see a reaction. Then you're like, nah, he can't handle this. You know, because you gotta understand, Cool Boy Steph is a big guy, bro. Think about that. He's a big guy.
He's bigger than Inoue. I saw him today. I was like,
he's a big guy for 122. Think about that.
That's why he's moving
great
up
fighter.
a couple of weight classes.
It's not like he's a great fighter, and Inoue stopped him. So that tell you that his punching power goes up in weight classes.
That's true. That's true.
You feel what
Trust
I'm
me,
saying?
I ain't saying it's gonna be easy for Bam.
You know what I'm saying? Like a Shockey Foster didn't drop Cool Boy.
And he's bigger than
He
Cool
walk
Boy.
around at 145, 150.
He's a big dude compared to
So
Inoue can crack.
Inoue can crack. We talk about a guy that's coming up from 115. You know how little of 115 pounds is. Like, and then gotta go up and then face up.
Moving up through weight classes is a major challenge because even a small increase in size can create a huge difference for smaller fighters. Sean Porter explains that unless someone has an extremely rare physical advantage, their body can only adjust to a certain point before the disadvantages become too difficult to overcome.
I think where the weight classes don't matter, the lower weights, I'm sorry, where they matter, excuse me, where they do matter. The lower weights. Reason being is because those smaller guys, they're not going to get any bigger. They're not going to go from, 114 to 118 and mysteriously put on this muscle that they didn't have before. Their bodies are made the way that they're made.
Unless you're Manny Pacquiao, where he started.
Yeah, you're Manny, but Manny, Manny was working, once in a lifetime situation. List kind of goes on, and then heavyweights. Those guys are young, big guys that eventually grow into being what they become. But you got so many weight classes in between. You got 130 pounders that can fight at 135 and fight at 140. You got 40s that can fight at 54, and they're pulling the weight down to get to 40 and stuff like that. I think with this two right here, I think that gap in that weight actually does
The physical difference in this matchup makes it a very difficult challenge for the younger fighter. Porter believes the Japanese powerhouse has the advantage because the huge gap in age and size creates a major obstacle that could be almost impossible for anyone to overcome.
I think that gap in that weight, Inoue being slightly older, more experienced and things like that, I am inclined to favor Inoue in this fight, even though I haven't seen as much Inoue as I've seen Bam. But the reason why I favor is because the age gap, the size gap. That's big for the little guys. And Inoue is a monster. He's a monster. So I think that Inoue would be the favorite in on the betting odds and the blah 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 blah. And it's a hell of a fight, but I just feel like there's a gap there.
Facing a proven destroyer demands a different level of physical toughness beyond simply having powerful punches. The former champion explains that the young star must develop the body strength needed to withstand the brutal attacks that will come back at him.
Inoue is on record for saying 126 is as high as he's gonna go. I think he's on record for saying that, but again, once you get there and you see how much more you might have left and blah 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 blah, I do think that that's a hell of a fight.
Yes. I would like to see Bam get more experience.
Bam has to have more experience.
That's the number one thing.
He has to have more strength. Let me say this real quick, and now I think we can get out of here. Strength doesn't mean putting on muscle so that you can hit somebody and clock them. There's strength that you need to withstand what you're getting hit with as well. And Bam has to really build his body up a little bit more, getting in the ring with somebody like Inoue, who has both speed, power, quick, who has the total package.
The frightening reality is that one fighter is already at his peak while the other is still developing his skills and strength. Porter believes that even though both fighters have shown the courage to recover from knockdowns and win fights, the 6-year age difference means the younger challenger should be careful before entering such a dangerous battle.
I think Bam has the total package, and he's growing into becoming the total package, while Inoue is there now having the total package.
6-year age difference?
Yeah.
6 years.
Let's slow it down just a little bit, respectfully. I say that with all respect.
Both been the guy off the canvas and got the knockout. I love that. So both can be put down, both can be hurt. So
the bold move up through weight divisions is a risky decision that could completely change the future of boxing. Boxing prospect Kermel Moton is impressed by the challenger's elite skills and believes his natural body can handle the added weight needed to chase the biggest prize. Adding strong weight while keeping his speed could turn the young fighter into a much more dangerous opponent on fight night.
That's one of my favorite fighters right now. He's really sharp, very skillful. Got good power. I'd like to see that fight. Inoue's a little bigger than him, right?
Yeah, we'll see. Inoue's at 122, Bam at 115. So Bam's gonna fight at 118 next month against Antonio Vargas for the WBA 118 title, and they want to go straight at Inoue for the next 122.
That's not a bad decision. I feel like Bam, and that 115 is small, but I think out of camp he walk around a little heavier though. So it'd be straight. It's nothing too.
Moving away from a difficult weight cut could bring out a completely new level of power for the young challenger. Moton believes that a stronger and fully refreshed version of the rising star could bring a shocking amount of power that surprises the champion. Without the exhausting struggle to make weight, his stamina could become a major advantage in the later championship rounds.